Hey guys, it's Christy, and it's Friday, so I am here for a money and abundance card reading. I am going to read from 3 decks today. I'm going to first draw from Money and the Law of Attraction, then from the Well-Being cards, and finally from the Law of Attraction cards. So, when it comes to money and abundance, as I always say, money is a state of being, a vibrational state of being. And so if you can match your vibration to the vibration of abundance on a regular basis, then you can bring into your life more abundance. And sometimes that means money. Okay, so I actually got 2 cards. And the first one is I can set my own standards for financial well-being. Heck yeah, I love that. Once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, that's exactly what I was just saying, is if you can get into the vibration and consistently. So once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. Okay, so the message here is all about getting into alignment, but with your own standards of what financial well-being is. Everyone is different. My last reading, the very first card, was about the diversity of all of us and how different we are. So financial well-being for one person may be totally different than what it is for another person. Only you are going to know what that standard is for yourself. And if you are being your true authentic self, then you will be in alignment with what financial well-being means to you. So let's see what the second message is that goes along with that. I can follow the trails of good feeling thoughts. Perfect. Most people have put anything that earns money in the category of the things that I have to do. And that is why the money often comes so hard. If you are wise enough to follow the trail of good feeling thoughts by deliberately looking for positive aspects along your way, you will come into vibrational alignment with who you really are and with the things you really want. And once you do that, the universe must deliver to you a viable means to achieve your desires. Oh my gosh, I love the universe. It always brings such clear messaging through these cards. So I could set my own standard for what financial well-being means to me. And then to reach that financial well-being that I have decided I desire, I am going to reach for good feeling thoughts about that subject. And I'm going to get into alignment with who I really am. And I am going to feel good as often as I possibly can. And we are going to get away from these ideas of, money coming hard. And we are going to see how easily it can come into our lives and in a variety of ways. I have to go get these cards. I was drawing from the Well-Being deck. And I got, oh my gosh, a whole chunk of cards here. We got 3 from the Well-Being. So I think the universe is probably trying to be very specific then with how we are to achieve our financial well-being as we decide it is for us. So the first message out of this deck is to feel better is the root of every desire. For us to feel better is the only reason any one of us wants anything. Okay, that's real clear. So when it comes to money and abundance, the reason that we want money is because we believe that when we have money, we are going to feel better. We are going to feel happier. And so the universe is letting us know that our real desire is the actual happiness. So we're going to take our focus onto what our real desire is, and that's to feel good. Remember, we're reaching for good feeling thoughts. We're going to set the standard for what financial well-being means to us. We're going to reach for good feeling thoughts, and we're going to understand that our true desire is happiness. And we're going to reach for that happiness while we are being as authentic to ourselves as we possibly can be. If you had only one goal, and that was to feel good, you would live successfully and happily and in a way of fulfilling your life's purpose ever after. Super important message, because what we really want when we desire things is to feel good and be happy. So let's make that our goal. The universe is very clear about that today. I look for more reasons to appreciate. Okay, so making happiness the goal. This is one of the ways that we can be happy, and that is to reach for more reasons to appreciate. Write a gratitude list, and show appreciation during your day throughout your life. Reach for more and more reasons to feel good and feel gratitude. The more I appreciate, the better I feel. The better I feel, the more I am allowing who I am to flow through me. The more I allow who I am to flow through me, the better I feel. There's a big theme here today about being our authentic selves. I'm really feeling this message, because the universe wants us to understand that to be our authentic selves is to bring happiness into our lives, and that at the end of the day, that's what we want. Yes, we want the money, because so much of what brings good things into our lives is tied to money. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can desire as much or as little money as you want. As we stated before, it's our job to set the standard of financial well-being and what that means to us. But we are looking for ways to appreciate and looking for things to be happy about. I can change my life by changing my thoughts. This is the roadmap, okay, to financial well-being, is being our authentic selves, reaching for good feeling thoughts, finding things to appreciate, and the way that we can change our life is to change how we're thinking. By choosing a thought that feels slightly better than the thoughts you have been thinking, you can gradually change the direction of your thoughts. By focusing upon a better feeling thought, the law of attraction will respond to that thought, and therefore the balance of your thoughts will now improve. So thinking better and better thoughts more frequently is definitely the goal to happiness. And happiness and being our authentic selves is the way to bring more financial well-being into our lives. Okay, it's very clear. And now I'm going to draw from the law of attraction cards to further this message or bring something new in when it has to do, or having to do, with financial well-being and abundance. That's what we're here for today. And in previous videos this week, I had a very strong message about setting intentions and visualization practices. Same here. I want you to set a very specific intention. That's one of the biggest things about setting intentions is to be super clear. So instead of saying in general, I want financial well-being, well, let's get specific. Let's set our standard for what that means for us by setting a clear intention. So for one person, it could be, I would like to have a nice budget that to work with, and I'll be happy within a budget of X number of dollars per month. For someone else, it could be, I want to earn $5,000 a month doing the work that I love. For someone else, it could be, I want to manifest $10,000 in an unexpected way. You could set any kind of intention. So think about what financial well-being looks like for you. Decide a very clear intention. Practice visualizing having it. Making statements that are, I already have it. So I am financially prosperous. I have financial well-being. And here's what it looks like. Here's who's around me. Here's the clothes I'm wearing, the car I'm driving. Get really specific. Get into it. Daydream about having it. Feel the feelings of having that abundance and how grateful you are. Remember this message of appreciation. find things to appreciate, and in your visualization, feel that strong gratitude, feel that strong happiness, that freedom that comes when you have financial well-being. And then in life, as you practice this intention setting and this visualization practice, then you're going to be called during your life to action, inspired action. And you will know when it's inspired action because of how it feels. Take that action, see what happens. Okay, our message from the Law of Attraction deck. I am a magnet attracting unto myself. Without exception, what you give thought to, wanted or unwanted, you begin to invite into your experience. See yourself as a magnet attracting unto you the essence of whatever you are thinking and feeling. For example, if you feel poor, you cannot attract prosperity. It defies the law. Oh my gosh, it's so funny that this card from a totally different deck that doesn't have to do with finances brings up finances. So that's a great practice in your visualization, is to see yourself as a magnet attracting unto you that prosperity, that financial well-being, just drawn to you like, a magnet is to metal. And, feel yourself pulling it in with those strong emotions of freedom, happiness, gratitude, and see what happens in your life as you practice this more and more. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, there it is. Okay. From the Mindfulness and Self-Care deck for a final message. Remember the blue sky. It may at times be obscured by clouds, but it is always there, just like the universe is for us. On Wednesday in the love and relationship reading, we got a card that had to do with exactly that. The universe is always there for us, adoring us, loving us, wanting us to have what we desire. But it doesn't know the difference between wanted and unwanted. It just knows that we are giving attention to something. So that's where that deliberate thought comes in. So when it comes to your finances, we need to decide for ourselves what financial well-being means for us. We don't let other people decide that. We're going to follow the good feeling thoughts to get us into vibrational harmony with our financial well-being, understanding happiness is our end goal, and that we are to be our authentic selves, and that's what will bring that happiness. We're going to direct our thoughts, and we're going to bring in more financial abundance. So I loved this reading for us on our Money and Abundance Day. I hope it really resonated with you. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.